All right. Hey, everybody. This is Kate Hout coming to you from David's Refuge. This is our second Conversations with a Caregiver series that we will be putting on Facebook every Friday. Work towards giving you out there a really great idea of some of the caregivers we serve locally and just what their life has been like since COVID. And we have with us today Brandiss Pearson, and she is a mom of a wonderful kids. And we just want to introduce Brandiss and welcome you to this conversation. Hi, Brandiss.
Hi, Kate. Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, we're very excited. Brandiss, tell us a little bit about your story.
Okay. I think what brings me to my relationship with David's Refuge and with you, Kate, is that I am a mom of, like you mentioned, two awesome boys, one extraordinary little individual, not so little anymore. And I say extraordinary because he was born with an extra chromosome, so he has trisomy 21. So I have an 18-year-old named Brandon who was born with Down syndrome, and he is the right to all my wrongs.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And I love how you speak with such love, as all parents hopefully do. The love of our children is just, man, keeps us going, right, Brandiss? So I would love to just hear from you about, what's been going on in your family and your life since COVID. Has it brought about some exceptional challenges with having a son with special needs? What's that been like?
Yeah, COVID has, we've all had challenges, I think. So I don't know that mine are any greater than anyone else's. I think I try to remain humble in that and understand that everybody has their own journey and their own cross that they have to bear. I will say that it's changed for us in that Brandon is a very social person. Anyone who knows him or anyone who's followed his story can attest to how engaging he is with others, with peers, and how he really is motivated and motivates others through that interaction. And so since COVID hit, we really haven't had the opportunity to interact and engage in the way that he is used to.
Right, absolutely. What are some things that he really misses doing on a local level?
Well, Brandon plays all sports. He plays basketball. He's a part of the unified basketball team in high school. He was on the football team. He shoots shot put. He works or volunteers in the community at the rescue mission kitchen. And he just really loves to be around people. And we just haven't been able to do that.
Right. And, puts a lot of extra work on the shoulders of all parents. And everyone can really resonate with that thread of just the extra amount of work and attention we've all had to pour into our children right now. Brandiss, what are some things that you could maybe enlighten us on as far as what does the community maybe not completely get about, being a special needs parent, at any point in your journey, not just through COVID, but are there any things that you think maybe would help us to understand or help us to come alongside your family in a better way?
That's a great question. As I think about it, I'm like, this is my story. It's all I know. You know what I mean? I've been his mom for 18 years, so I don't really know what life is like without Brandon because I was such a young mom. But I think when I look at other parents who maybe have the luxury to run to the store really quick if they have an 18-year-old, I don't have that luxury. My 18-year-old needs constant attention and support. So just that autonomy that I think other people have as their children get older, I don't really have that, or Brandon doesn't have that, should I say. And so that's a big deal. And then a quick grocery store run with Brandon would be great. That used to be one of the things we enjoyed doing, but he's intimidated by the masks, by the face masks, and, not touching certain things, and just having to stay really close to me, but yet away from other people. That's been a real challenge for him to understand because we're such a loving family and we like to, be with my mom and be with other family members, and we just can't do that.
Right.
And it's a burden. It's a burden on anyone, I think, even typical kids, if we use that word, not my favorite word, but I know that's common language, so.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, the face masks have been a challenge for so many parents. And gosh, if someone could come up with that solution, right? Because we know how important they are to wear, but it's definitely challenging. I just would love, and you are always so inspirational and positive, and in how you talk about your journey. I look at you as an overcomer. You live your life working towards overcoming whatever obstacle comes your way. And I got that from you the first time we met. What is, in closing, just a message you could give to other caregivers out there, just a word of hope and encouragement?
Yeah. Something that people keep saying to me is like, you were built for a time such as this, which is really like all the things that we've overcome in the past have kind of prepared us and given us some armor so that we can navigate the next journey and the next battle. And just know that you're not alone, and that Zoom calls, even though they don't take the place of a warm touch or a phone call, just to stay connected and not let yourself feel so isolated. Reach out. People are there.
I love that. Yeah, I heard a quote once, ships weren't built for the harbor. Ships were built for the storm. And I think that's a great reminder to all the caregivers out there that are going through it right now. So, Brandiss, I want to thank you for sharing and shedding some light on what your life is like and showing your vulnerability. And I think that is going to help us continue to be connected in this community. And we will just all rise back up together as soon as COVID lifts and we're all in this together. So thank you so much.
Thank you.